Jump, yo.
Here's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 29 yards, and the Falcons are in for 6.
This has to be great for the psyche of this offense. Presented with bad field position, they didn't let it stop them. They rolled downfield and scored a touchdown.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
I ain't doing that, man. I ain't doing that.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And that's
come on, man.
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play, 45 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect.
Tremendous field position there.
Go long on a nigga.
To do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And this is caught by Watkins. Touchdown, Kansas City. Sammy Watkins, 30 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here.
That nigga, I like it,
have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing. It's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth.
And he's brought down. Justin Houston in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the... He's got a man complete. A gain of 39 that time.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
See that endo season?
It's Freeman. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Hold on that.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9. Ryan. He's got Sanu. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Ryan now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones.
You can't get over there. Bye. Where you been?
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Where you been, bye.
Against the zone defense, what do you think of that?
Takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you got.
Oh, why he underthrew it?
Goal line. Able to get there and pick it. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie like the defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 16. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on second down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker.
Stop playing with my boy.
Already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. After the interception, here's Ryan. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone.
Drop that bitch, nigga.
Only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Mahomes will try again on second down. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Well, he's been the guy already over 100 yards in the first half. Could have had a lot more if he would have been able to haul that one in.
Yeah, in fact, our statistician Marvin was
Game
handing
over.
me a piece of paper with that yardage totaled on it. He thought that catch was going to happen just as you and I did as well.
Here we go. Blue 45. Blue 45.
Here we go. 4th down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Brian Poole. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. So that's now 3
I might give him another pick.
It costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
And now here comes Kansas City. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
All comes back.
That ain't gonna work,
to
dog.
Defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
Deep in there, right? Yeah. Now Mahomes throwing on second down.
They got me, yo.
This across the 25-yard line.
They got me, yo.
Mahomes to the former Rams comes Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first.
Bro, I was there.
So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Arrowhead after this. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Going deep here for Watkins.
Shit out of him.
Couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it's Mahomes again.
Shit out of him.
Complete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't complete
Laying that wood pipe.
Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what?
Oh, come on, man.
He's going to find Hill here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it. It's caught inside the 20.
Went out of bounds.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On 1st down, Mahomes. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And I do believe this is going to...
I knew that shit, man. God damn, that shit get on my nerves.
Wow, what a disaster. You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work. Just
intercept the goddamn ball.
Lean on that leadership. Now here's a pass on first.
Man, I was there. Hey, why you think he swatted it?
I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not.
It's supposed to be intercepted.
I hate to sound negative, but that was negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into
the half. Punt it this
time. You have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now, yet another
incompletion
here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's got a first down past the 30. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Right.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Hell no,
So this
you
is what
waited
happens
too
when you
long.
throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his
You
mind.
better get down.
7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Mahomes looks to throw on third down. Trying to lay one up, and that's caught inside the 35. He got 29 yards that time. First down now, but that clock rolling. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Mahomes to throw on second down. Throw left side complete. That's Hill.
Get the 3. Get out of here.
Timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And that is no good. He thrown it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. And just like that, on
that
we
might
head
hurt.
to half number 2. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead.
That could hurt.
This football as
Promise
the
you
second
that.
half gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Come on, hold that block.
That's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. Now a play fake here on first down. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30.
I'm about to throw that shit up there like that, bro. You let them took the man out of the middle.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
He goes underneath to Freeman. And he'll get it down this time.
That bitch just started. That fucking
It's
don't what the fuck you doing?
Good enough to move the chains. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield.
I'm surgical with this bit, Jake.
So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's when the physical is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. We'll take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Stop bullshit. I ain't run the ball one time.
An interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's what really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw
I need an interception, fellas. Come on now.
For the end zone, but it's incomplete. Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flushed out right. And the third down pass falls incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying, throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
Come on, man! Endo! Man, these niggas goddamn bullshitting this. Dang!
On 4th and 10, but we just did there again.
Bitch.
In the first
Bitch.
down. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. A good pick.
Bruh, they wouldn't let me turn around or nothing.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he's able to work it to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play. Because
come on, man.
What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
He'll get it up the middle, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. Throwing now is Mahomes, and he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams from 3 yards out, and the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
All right, that's it for you.
And this is back to a 5-point game.
I'm saying that's it. No more scoring for you. You might get a field goal, but no more touchdown.
Butker now to kick this one away.
I ain't saying it ain't tough, but I'm telling you where they gonna be.
7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now?
Why the fuck is Coleman in the game?
Your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, Ryan. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this.
Hold up, man. I gotta get this nigga ass out of the game. Man, I got that nigga in on both sides. Damn, man. Thought I'd changed that shit. I already hit it.
You know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here he's one that has to absorb the contact.
Can't even let it go like that, cool.
The Falcons on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
You got to get user skills up, baby.
With a gain of 28.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st down, Ryan. Look at this spin.
Balance.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A handoff, Devontae Freeman. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
On second down, here's Ryan.
Oh my God! How did I miss him?
Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target.
I miss him.
And it's third down.
I'm gonna need some help.
You know I missed that boy.
How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Now Ryan. And he can't handle it. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now it's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. A good
By the way, give me the pick. You went down.
The touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what
that nigga jump must be on. He jump must be on 20 then.
Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. He got 29 yards that time. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. He's going to swing this deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
Come on,
what the field where you can make a play on the football.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that
it's
generally
the 3rd quarter, clock
means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very...
It don't stop like that. It don't stop like that in real life. In 3rd quarter.
On first down, Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
Oh, that supposed to have been a pick.
Conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means
I knew you were going there. Fuck.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not?
Hey, I know you were going. I was going for it there.
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. That is caught at the
Shit.
7.
Good high throw.
Time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelsey from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown.
All right, this is my only game. I want to go to work at 2:30.
Bunker now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Got time out for you. You're going to need that bitch in a minute.
Called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the gun, it's Ryan. Eluding the pressure right. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. D. Ford getting him once again. His 3rd sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Now Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Third and long. It's Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Ryan to Jones, the Falcon connection there for a first. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way.
Come on, y'all.
And completing the connection.
No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained. So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window is taken down. A Chiefs sack. D. Ford. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks
Way
that they've
too
absorbed
late,
in
way
this game
too
is
late.
absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched.
You can't get there. You can't get there, son. You can't get there.
For a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, 47 yards. And the Falcons will extend their lead. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish.
And that's caught inside.
Come on, y'all. What the hell y'all doing out there?
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 43 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now here's Mahomes. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. Steps short of the 25, and that second effort got him a couple extra. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have the center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there, couldn't hang on. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Mahomes to throw once more. And this is caught down for a touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your
You know I beat that boy.
Get that high hop and hope that one of the guys can come up
I'm
with
beating
it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Good game, dog. Good game. Oh, I juked him. That was touchdown, baby.
Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Swings it out to the flat for Freeman. And he'll be
taken
down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 30 yards there.
That's why I like Freeman, baby.
And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Ryan.
Put that bitch in there, man.
Inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
They put him back there.
And he'll slide down.
Put him back there.
It's a gain of 15, and then
put him back there. That's so about to hit that bit right there.
Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice
surgical
job
with
using
this
his
big
eyes,
cool.
scanning the field and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Oh, look at this. Ryan's going to throw it. Incomplete with 11 seconds. Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his
I had that nigga.
On one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot.
I threw it a bit high.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. They'll try and run. Freeman. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Big guy.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet. Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Good game, bro.
So some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff.
I nigga Julio had 10 for 239.
But they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only opportunity to try and bring it all the way back. As you noted, they weren't able to get that done.
Pat Mahomes threw that bit too, though.
What a tremendous game to be this close and this well contested.
You were 29 for 59, I was 29 for 40. Oh, yeah. Endo, you still out? I gotta be there at 2:30. Hey, what dog?